Look, if this guy doesn't give me my money, I'm gonna break my foot up right square the crack of his. Oh crap. Oh, crap, this thing was on. Ah, おはようございます、皆さん。私はドニーハイズです。赤サバンバンと言います。And here I'm going to review another game for the PlayStation 2 you can enjoy until you get yourself a PS3 and download Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. Or you already have it on the PSP. Okay, for those of you who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, this is the game I'm talking about. Made by Namco, which is now Namco Bandai. Saying that I don't know if either one of the two by each other off, but anyway, here's a little thing about Tekken 5. It picks up where its predecessor, Tekken 4, left off. Jin Kazama leaves Hanmaru Castle, at the same time leaving his father Kazuya and his grandpa Heihachi almost stunned. Jax come in, and the two finally join forces, which is kind of rare. Okay, maybe I'm bluffing. It looks like they're joining forces, but Kazuya leaves his father for dead, and he's blown to bits. Or is he? Anyway, other contributing stories from every Tekken character in the game also follow. Now, fighting games haven't been much of professionals in the story department, but surprisingly, Tekken is one of the most unique fighting games for it. That and Dead or Alive. But anyway, let's talk about the fighting. Tekken's tried and true trademark fighting styles from every character is here. Some, well, let's face it, all the fighting styles are real, just well exaggerated and based on the character's personality and persona. Now, first off, let's talk about the graphics. Well, the graphics in the game are still good, but it's a teeny weeny downgrade from the original arcade release. But hey, take it or leave it. This is a good fighting game to play. Of course, what's a good fighting game? What's a good looking game without better gameplay? The fighting mechanic is tried and true and a huge classic. But unlike the last Tekken games that I've played, there are no shoulder. Unlike the last Tekken home port games I've played, there are no actions for the shoulder buttons. There are barely any. But that's okay. These aren't that big a deal anyway. As long as I get to kick some butt. More importantly, you barely use the analog stick on there either. Oh, and one other thing. Tekken 5 and Dark Resurrection arcade boxes let you hook up your PlayStation controller. This is for those of you who don't know. For those of you who already know that, there's no sense in me saying it to you. Yeah, the controls really do rock. However, it takes a lot of practice to get to know every character, so don't rush into it. It takes time to love. But seriously, of course, any fighting game like Tekken is a fighting game worth playing, because Tekken is mostly known for its replay value with its home ports, and it aims to please with the various modes. Practice mode allows you to get a list of all your character's favorite moves while fighting, while at the same time it allows you to hone your skills. This is good, especially with the Tekken games being compatible with PlayStation controllers in the arcade. The stages are gorgeous, but the graphics section is over. Anyway, the game's fun factor is the best highlight in Tekken 5. The character designs and the still art is amazing and gorgeous, not to mention the cinematic endings and prologues. The game introduces three new characters. One is Feng Wei, a Kenpo master who killed his teacher, and is off kicking more butt. Asuka Kazama, is Jin's cousin, and very cute, and has some huge, big books of fighting techniques based off of Jun Kazama. And last but not least, Raven, a mysterious agent trained in the fine art of ninjutsu. Well, you won't catch him with a Naruto headband anytime soon, like me or any other Naruto fan. But hey, all your favorite characters from the game are here as well, including my favorite, Huang. His Taekwondo skills are incredible. Also incorporated in Tekken 5 is the arcade history mode. When you first start the when you first turn on Tekken 5, you play this random space shooting game. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Star Blazer. Yeah. There's that and the Tekken trilogy. Now these are only arcade versions and contain no extra modes of play like their PlayStation counterparts. Then there's Tekken the Devil Within when you play as Jin Kazama, as he discovers the secret about the devil gene inside of him. The option mode aims to please as well, not to mention a new customization mode where you spend your fight money on unlockable costumes and cool trinkets for your character. What really tickled me with that was when I was customizing Yoshimitsu. He has a henshin belt. Now about the arcade mode, it's much different. Well, it's much different. It focuses more on promotion. It's more of a survival mode, really. With each character you beat, you get a ranking. You play Tekken Roulette in random courses, and you fight until your thumbs get sore, and or your index, whichever comes first. Now for the overall score. Tekken 5 is a cool game to play. Some of you might not like it, but hardcore Tekken fans will. If you have a PSP or PlayStation 3, buy Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. It's well worth your money. I give it a 4 out of 5. Have fun.